So I finally got around and am currently watching Kaguya-sama. Actually, fun fact, when I originally made my seasonals video and said I hadn't watched the first season, I got so much shit for it. However, secretly, I had no intentions of ever watching this show. But then my friend Jeffrey sent me a gif of the show and I was like, okay, yeah, why not? So that's it, guys. If you ever want to get me to watch an anime, just send me a funny gif of that anime and I'll cave. Yes, I am that simple-minded. So today, I really want to dive into the deep complexities and lifelines that make up... You know what, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm way too tired to act like a pompous ass today. So let's just talk about how freaking awesome Kaguya-sama is. Because, by the way, it is absolutely an amazing anime, and if you think otherwise, just know you're wrong. So like I said, I've been procrastinating the hell out of watching this anime. All I really knew was everyone loved Chika. So me, being the fool that I was, assumed that she was just some sweethearted girl who was unknowingly caught in the crossfire between Kaguya and Shiragani. Not what she really was, a real-life, functional sociopath. God, Chika scares me more than every character in the anime combined. She is just so unexpectedly cutthroat. She always plays up this innocent, happy-go-lucky girl who just wants to play some board games. Then you notice the cards are marked, and she's doing literally everything in her power to win, including cheating, lying, and stealing. Chika is truly amazing in all the wrong ways, but frankly, I kind of expected that out of her character. She was really looking to be my personal favorite character of the anime as well. But then came Ishigami. Why has no one told me that they put me into an anime? I feel like I need to put out one of those Facebook report things where it's like, I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Ishigami is like the perfect mix of pessimism and just being a complete moron. He is like comedy gold when he is on screen. He's just a straight up hater of all things women. Oh my god, he's so cringeworthy and sad and pathetic, but he just has this great effect on the rest of the cast. Like, he's the only character who actively pisses off Chika, and she's supposed to be this glowing character that loves everyone. Real talk, why have I not heard more about Ishigami? Like, when I was constantly being ranted to watch this show, no one ever brought up Ishigami for some reason. He's freaking amazing. Not to mention, he's the only character who like actively brings out the bad sides of Shiragani. Like, whenever Shiragane's in a bad mood, Ishigami can just smell it out and be like, you know whose fault it is? Women. Man, Ishigami is just straight up hilarious and is definitely my favorite character in the anime. Shiragani's pretty great too. He's one of the two main characters, and you know what? I really don't know why I'm explaining this to you guys. I'm sure 99% of you have seen this anime. He's pretty hilarious because we see him occasionally fall out of his prim and proper state. It usually only happens when he's super passionate about something, and he always greatly regrets it later on. But then there is Kaguya herself. I did not think I would love this girl as much as I do. I really did think she was just gonna be another generic tsundere character that was just gonna push the plot along, but they really went above and beyond with her character. Like 90% of the time when I find myself laughing, it's because of her. Kaguya is just such a treat because she sees herself as this ice queen who's brilliant and a million steps ahead, and uh-oh, Shiragani fell asleep on my shoulder and now I can't move because this is literal heaven. Kaguya is just this pure, sweet-hearted, kind girl that you can't just help but root for. She just exudes extremely high levels of cuteness when her voice gets all high-pitched and she's all mad and nervous about something. It's then greatly contrasted by just how insanely territorial she is of Shiragani. Like, it's a common joke where each episode she dreams of murdering Chika because she's getting too close to him. Kaguya is really close to being my favorite character of the show, just barely behind Ishigami. She really does carry a lot of the episodes on her back, and she's just so funny and adorable and just cute as all hell. And I do want to talk about one final character that is completely essential to the show. And that's the freaking narrator. I'm sorry, but so many of these jokes are just hard carried by the narrator. I'll never forget the episode where Ishigami is introduced and all the characters are prepping for finals, and each one is just lying about how laid back they are about finals, and the narrator's like, they're all lying. I generally don't like having narrators in my anime, but this show is absolutely an exception. And that's because since most of them are always lost in thought, it can really help us understand what's going on in the scenes, and also just the number of jokes the narrator sets up in our little world is fantastic. Oh yeah, and they kind of structure the whole show around these little battles where the narrator tells you who won or lost at the end. This show is just something else. Like, I love my comedies just as much as the next guy, but the number of jokes they cram into each episode is just astounding. All while making the characters extremely, I want to say likable, but frankly, they're lovable. I think that's what separates this anime from most other comedy anime like Grand Blue and Konosuba. I mean, I liked the characters in that show, but to call them all lovable would be a stretch. I just really find myself rooting for every character in this show. Oh shit, you know what? I just realized what anime this show reminds me of. It reminds me of School Rumble. I mean, there is no insane love triangles like in School Rumble, but the comedy style and the lovable characters are extremely similar. I also really do like the short narrative structure of this anime. I like how each episode is comprised of 2 to 4 mini episodes, where basically the entire mini episode is built up to one punchline. Then again, I am kind of biased because that's like my preferred comedy style, but I feel like I should at least mention it. I don't know, man, I'm really struggling to find something negative to talk about for this show, because I like to try to always have like a little bit of positive, a little bit of negative, but I'm genuinely struggling trying to find something to complain about for this show. I mean, it's honestly that good. Not to mention, the show is actually getting a second season right now that's just as good as the first season. Although I'd argue that the first season's OP was a little better. There we go, that's the hill I'll die on. I think the first OP was better than the second OP. Boy, I am just filled to the brim with hot takes today. Either way, I just really wanted to express my newfound love for this show. It really is one of the greatest comedies to come out in probably the past 10 years. Definitely probably one of the best, if not the best, romance comedy to come out in recent memory. So if you're one of the 5 people who haven't watched Kaguya-sama yet, I mean, go do it. It's obviously really freaking good. And for the rest of you, I don't know, man, go watch School Rumble maybe. It's pretty similar comedy style, and it's like a classic comedy romance anime that not many people have watched. That a lot more people should watch, I guess is what I should say. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. And hey, I just realized that we're actually getting really close to 80,000 subscribers. And I just found out that not many people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so you guys should fix that. And you should also ring the bell because my upload schedule is random as all hell now. Quick little secret. I genuinely do not know when this video is going to go live. Only you guys in the future know when it'll be live. So let me know down in the comments when the video went live, because I'm probably not sleeping tonight to edit this thing. It's like 1 AM right now when I'm recording this. This is gonna suck. Oh god. Oh, why did I do this to myself? Also, feel free to support me on Patreon. Fuck, I gotta plug it somehow. And huge thank you to my patrons. You guys are my heroes. Make sure you guys should like, comment, and subscribe. This is Manime Matt. Make sure you guys stay man and go watch that goddamn anime.